Hey babes, welcome back for another birthday week vlog. Tonight, I am tired, y'all. I have done the absolute most this week, as you can see from the other vlogs from this week. And so today, I'm going to do a little bit of extra self-care in my nighttime wind down, and I'm going to take you along with me. Now, it is Sunday, so I didn't really do much today, which, thankfully, because like I said, I've been doing too much all week. And if you are new here, I'm Shantae. I share my wellness journey. I share holistic wellness tips and my journey with fibroids. But this week I'm doing something a little bit different. I am doing a daily vlog all the way up until my birthday. And tonight I'm just gonna show my nighttime routine. Really, tonight is gonna be a little bit extra than normal just because, like I said, I'm trying to balance out some of the other not so great things that I did this week, like staying out late, having alcohol, and probably eating some stuff that I should have passed on. So, if you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. And also, introduce yourself down in the comments because I would love to meet you and get to know you a little bit better. And tell me, how did you end up here? While I'm taking a bath, I am going to do a little bit of reading because I haven't read in a while. The book that I was reading, I almost feel like I need to start over because it's been so long since I picked it up, but it'll be fine. I'll just pick up where I left off and I'll show you guys my latest book that I've been reading. Also, I'm gonna do a little extra skincare tonight because, again, I feel like my face is a little bit puffier than usual. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit extra skincare tonight. Hopefully you guys can get some calming energy too with me, get some self-care, pampering energy going. Let's get into it because I am really ready to get in the bed.
Would you like a receipt?
Taken a bath and I actually took a quick shower. So first of all, I did do some red light tonight. I don't always do red light at night. I don't typically do red light at night. But I just did it tonight because I do feel like, I'm puffy and inflamed and stuff. So I went ahead and did 10 minutes of red light before I took my bath. Now, for my bath, I used magnesium powder. No, I'm sorry. I used Epsom salts. Now, the container was actually a magnesium flakes container. But I had just poured some Epsom salts that I had because the bag broke or whatever. But I typically prefer the magnesium flakes to the Epsom salts. And it's just because the magnesium flakes are supposedly more easily absorbed. I actually have a whole blog post that talks about the difference between the two. But the magnesium flakes are more easily absorbed, but they are way more expensive. I want to say a big bag of Epsom salts is less than $10, whereas the magnesium flakes are like $25 for that container that you saw. So Thrive Market will do really good sales on it. So sometimes you can get the magnesium flakes for under they'll be like under $20. And so when that happens, I will usually buy them from there. I think sometimes what's the store? Whole Foods. Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm so tired. Like I was in the bath just yawning the whole time. But Whole Foods, they also will do sales sometimes. I can't remember if their sales are as good as the Thrive Market ones, but I typically just like to order it from Thrive Market when it's on sale. So I did my magnesium bath, and I did get in the shower right after and did my body wash and rinsed off or whatever, because you do want to rinse the magnesium off your skin. And to my understanding, I think I've read that depending on how long you stay in there, like the first, I think it's like 15 minutes, the salts will detoxify, and then after that they will start to absorb. So you really want to rinse yourself off after you take a magnesium bath. So now I'm on my skincare. I washed my face already, and now I am using these I don't know if this is Innisfree or Innisfree. I hope you got, I can't tell if you can see that. There you go. And so I really like these vitamin C pads. I really do feel like they make my skin look nice and glowy. I use these to help me exfoliate. I don't usually use them more than twice a week. So this will be my first time this week. I might use them again kind of later in the week or toward the middle of the week. But with these, you put them on and you pat the pad on like you guys saw me patting it on, and then you wait about, I think it's 10 or 15 minutes, and then you moisturize. So I'm gonna do that while this is kind of sitting on my skin. I am going to go ahead and brush my teeth, and I brush my teeth, and then I'm actually gonna straighten up my closet a little bit to kind of waste some time, so to speak. And I will come back and finish up my skincare. I finished doing my, letting the vitamin C sit on my face while I brushed my teeth, and I tidied up a little bit too, because, get multitasking. I'm about to do my gua sha. Now, one thing that I learned is that it is good to use a facial mist. I actually heard this lady talking about this. Now, this is a rose water one, but she recommended doing that before you do your face oil. So whenever you do gua sha, you always want to use a face oil or a face oil or something that's just like really slick, some moisturizer that's really slick. So I like this Day Glow face oil because I can actually use this during the day. So I think I've told you guys before, I tend to be a little bit more on the oily side, so I'm always scared to use an oil, but I find that I can actually use this. And I don't know if it's, the rose water, like doing the rose water mist helps before. I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason, this oil does not get like super slick. Like I can still put my makeup on over it after I like do it in the morning if I choose to do it in the morning. So I just have one of these. I got this thing off Amazon like a few years ago. I might, I don't know. I might invest in another one, but I don't know if I need to. I don't want to just be buying stuff just because. So I like to start on the neck, and then I will hold my chin because you don't want it to pull the skin. So you don't want it to be like too hard. You want to do it really softly, like you want it to kind of just glide over the skin. So I go over each section about 5 times. And I'll kind of just wiggle it where I stop. And then when you get to the, like around the eyes, you definitely want to be more careful. It honestly takes less than 5 minutes to do this. But something else that I like to do is I find that using like, you actually can use the pointed end of these. And I find that this relieves some tension for me right here. I don't know what I got going on right here, but whenever I do this, ooh, it helps my face feel more relaxed. I don't know the science behind it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just know that it works. I saw this lady who, I think she was like a TCM practitioner talking about it. There's like a name for it. Can't remember what the name is. If I figure out the video that I watched where this lady talked about it, because I think I'm actually subscribed to her now. But I started doing that around my, I don't know what this is called, but like around that area. And I do find that it helps to relieve like some of the tension in my face. So I like to do that part before I go to sleep at night because it just feels good. I think I'm just gonna wrap this up here because I'm just going to tie my hair down a little bit. I'm gonna just leave it in a bun back here and tie it down. I might even do a castor oil pack tonight. I don't want to do that. Actually, I'm not gonna do a castor oil pack tonight just because I don't feel like I'm all the way hydrated. And anytime you're doing, and for me, castor oil packs, I feel like they're strong or a strong detoxifier, at least for me. So I don't want to do that without being properly hydrated first. So I'm not gonna do that tonight. I'll probably do a castor oil pack tomorrow to really help detoxify because I feel like I'll be better hydrated by tomorrow. But thank you guys so much for watching. I am about to go get in the bed because y'all, I really did way too much the last couple of days. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know, my son was away and so I thought I was grown. I forgot that that's not even my lifestyle anymore. I just did absolutely too much. But this week, the rest of this week, I am going to take it a lot easier. I don't even know if I'm probably not gonna drink. I might drink on my birthday, maybe. I don't know, but I took it way too far, and I'm going to I'm gonna take it a lot easier. Act like I got some sense for the rest of this week. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great night. Or if you're watching this in the daytime, I hope you have a great day. And I will catch you in the next video.